Hello friends, my name is Sunil Malkani. I'm the CEO and founder of Fulspire. Friends, today's topic is of a very interesting norm of the pharmaceutical industry, and that is high levels of attrition in sales. There are companies today who have reported 35 and 40% attrition. The industry norm is at double digits of 10 to 12%. So I thought I would like to look into this whole problem and try and analyze or explain why this attrition is occurring and what really could be the reasons behind these resignations. So let's look at a person who joins the pharma industry as a medical representative. He's a young boy, maybe 20 to 25 years of age, and in his life career journey till he retires at 60, he will change about 8 to 10 jobs approximately, right? So in these 8 to 10 jobs that he's going to change, he will be looking at better opportunities, better career growth, etc. Some of the reasons that have come in terms of why attrition occurs is because managers today are looking at trying to sell a target and trying to motivate the team on what they can earn as incentive. So how many of you who are medical reps agree to this statement? Could you please put your response in the comments at the end of this video? So most of the time, this is what managers do. They motivate, they try to sell a target, they try to tell the attractive incentive and what that incentive can do for the person, the team member. However, what they should not be doing, and that possibly is the reason for attrition, is excessive follow-ups. 4 times a day, 5 times a day phone calls, asking the same questions over and over again on the phone calls, trying to do micromanagement, having very, very complex, difficult and repetitive formats to be filled up regularly. In fact, somebody had joked very recently that the first line manager, FLM, stands not for first line manager, but format, list and meeting manager. Is that true for you? Please be honest and share your thoughts. So friends, that is what is happening. Excessive follow-ups, micromanagements, formats, and too much of inspection and control. And that possibly irritates the new generation people who today want to be left alone, who are intelligent, who understand the problem. They do not need repetitive instructions and being told what to do and what not to do repetitively. And that possibly, friends, is what causes attrition. So companies which have seen high levels of attrition, I would suggest or recommend to their senior managers and leaders to do a close inspection of managers' behaviors with their teams and do a checklist of whether there is any of these behaviors which we have discussed. So it is my recommendation to pharma industry and maybe other industries which are also facing the same challenge of attrition, to the senior leaders of that industry, to do a close inspection of manager behaviors and do a checklist of what exactly the manager is doing with his team. Is there those symptoms that I mentioned earlier being done or observed in the behavior of your managers? And if that is true, then I think, friends, it's high time we corrected our course. and set the path for a better behavior from the managers if we want to control attrition. I'm not saying attrition will become zero, but attrition directly correlated to manager behavior is controllable and stoppable. So how did you like this video, friends? Please share your thoughts and comments and experiences in your company. Thank you.